Hey guys, so in this video we are going to be learning the important concept of dilation for the subject of image morphology. So this is a very important concept as dilation and erosion, both of these concepts are asked in your exam every time. Okay, so this is usually a 10-mark question, or they'll ask you a short note on dilation and erosion both for like 5 marks or 10 marks. So be sure that you have a pen and paper on you and you are solving it along with me. In the given example, we have a 10 cross 10 image with a white block on a black background. So we can just visualize it something like this is going to be a white block, but this white block is going to have a cavity or a hole of sorts in between, right? And then that is placed on a black background. So this black background is going to be symmetric. So this, we are assuming that this white block is placed at the center of this black background. If this is a 10 cross 10 image, right, and if there is a white block and it has a cavity in it, so we assume the cavity to be 2 cross 2. So we have these zeros. The black here will be represented by zeros and the white block would be represented by 1. So if this is the cavity and then surrounding we have got white block, so this is going to be, again, it's going to have a width and height of 2, or like length or breadth of 2. So this would be 1 1 1 1 and 1 1 here, right? So this actually covers our entire white block with the black cavity in between. So we have 1 2 3 4 5 6 out of 10 cross 10. We already have 6 cross 6 done. So this is our white block. So the remaining left is going to be covering the black background, right? So that is going to be something like this: 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. So this is going to be the entire image, the black background and the white object with the black cavity. So I'm going to be naming the image as A, and when we are dealing with dilation or erosion or any other sums in morphological image processing, along with the image we also need a structuring element. The structuring element is usually represented by a B, and this case the structuring element is 1 1 1 1 with the main focus on this one. When we talk about dilation, you have to relate it with max. So that means that when this structuring element is placed over here in this window, right? So we are going to check in this entire window, when we are placing the structuring element here, what is the maximum that we get. So in this case all of them are 0, so the maximum that we obtain is going to be 0. So for this window our answer is going to be 0, right? Whereas if this structuring element were to be placed over here in this block, okay, so we check what is the maximum that the structuring element is able to determine, and it is this one. So for this block, for this element, the answer becomes 1. Similarly, if this were to come over here, the structuring element, and this was where the window is, again when the structuring element comes here, it analyzes this window and identifies that we have a 1 present over here, and this one is the maximum out of the lot. So the answer for this window is going to be 1. So this is what dilation is. It is, you have to find the maximum for that given window. So we are going to be solving this. So the structuring element comes here, no max, so the value is 0. Then again in the next also it is 0. So for this entire row there is no maximum possible, so all these values are going to be 0. So I'll just write them down here: 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. Now we come on to the next row, which is this one. So again this is going to be zeros. So if you see these first two columns, all of them just have zeros in them, and the last two columns as well. So I can just write down 10 zeros in the first column as well. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10, and here as well at the last column, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. The last two rows also give us a 0, so our last row is also going to be 0. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. right? So the entire frame is of 0 only. Let's move on and look at the remaining elements. We are done with this block. Now we move on to the next block. When the structuring element comes over here, they find out that okay, we have got one here, so the value becomes 1. Okay, similarly it comes here, we have two ones, so I'm obtaining a maximum out of the lot, so that means it's going to be a 1 here also, right? Similarly, the structuring element goes over here, they spot a 1, they go to the next window, they spot a 1, they go to the next window, they spot a 1, then again to the next window, they spot 1, the next window also there is a 1. When they come to this window, they spot a 0, right? And then already we have written 0 over here, so it may be confusing कि यहाँ पे 0 कहाँ से आया. That is because ये last window बन रहा है. So even though there are just these two zeros over here, right, because we have to complete the image, we're going to have a padding, you can say, of these two zeros, because of which यहाँ पर last में हमको ये entire column 0 का obtain हो रहा है, right? So that is it. We are done with the second row. We move on to the third row now. So for the third row, this is that row which we are talking about. So this third row, again it gives us a 0 which is already written over here. We move on to the next one, it is giving us a 1. The next one also gives us a 1, the next also gives us a 1, the next also gives us a 1. So the second row and the third row are going to give us the same answer in the solution, so I'm just going to copy it down. Now we move on to the next row. So this is the next row. Again 0 0 0 0 will be a 0, 0 0 0 1 0 1 is a 1. Again we have a 1 1 1 1 which is a 1, 1 1 1 0 which is 1, 1 1 0 0 is a 1, 1 1 0 1 will give a 1, 1 1 1 1, the maximum obtained is 1, right? Here 1 0 1 0, maximum they obtain is a 1, 0 0 0 0 is a 0, and these two zeros and there is nothing remaining, we apply padding, so that becomes 0 0, there is no maximum obtained, so it becomes 0, right? So we move on to the next one. Pay attention to this part. So we are in this row now. So we are in this row now. Again 0 0 0 0 gives us a 0, 0 1 0 1 gives us a 1. Why? Because the maximum we are obtaining here is 1, and because we are dealing with dilation, so वो यहाँ पे 1 आ जाएगा. Next block is giving us a 1 also. Next block also gives us a 1. The next block is 0 0 0 0. This is going to give you a 0, right? Because there is no maximum obtained, so then that becomes a 0, right? Then we move on to the next one. 0 1 0 1 will give us a 1, 1 1 1 1 gives us a 1, 1 0 1 0 gives us a 1, 0 0 0 0 gives us a 0. This 0 0 with the padding elements is giving us a 0. We move on to the next window, which is going to be this one. 0 0 0 0 gives us a 0, 0 1 0 1 gives us a 1, 1 1 1 1 gives us a 1, 1 0 1 1 gives us a 1, 0 0 1 1 gives us a 1, 0 1 1 1 gives us a 1, 1 1 1 1 gives us a 1, 1 0 1 0 gives us a 1, 0 0 0 0 gives us a 0, and then the padding, right? So next one, 0 0 0 0 gives us a 0, 0 0 0 1 0 1 gives us a 1, 1 1 1 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 1 gives us a 1, 1 1 0 0 gives us a 1, 0 0 0 0 gives us a 0. We move on to this one now. Again the same thing, 0 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 0. Now we come on to this row. So again in the beginning I mentioned that these two rows are 0, and hence we wrote 0 over here, right? What we can say is that this 0 is going to be the last 0 with the padding elements. So now we come on to the last rows. So again all of them are zeros, so we are just going to blindly substitute these values to be 0, right? And in the beginning I had mentioned that we are, because these two rows are 0, that is why these zeros are coming, so I made a mistake there. These zeros are coming because when we are dealing with the last row, right, when we are dealing with these here, these elements, these zeros, so these two zeros would be matched with this structuring element with the padding elements, राइट. सो इसके लिए बिकॉज 0 0 हैज़ नो अदर एलिमेंट, बिकॉज हम लोगों को 4 एलिमेंट बनाना ही है, so we assume these padding elements over here, and then when the structuring element comes over here they see that there is no one present, so because of that you get the value 0 over here. So that is why you got these zeros. So now this is basically what your dilation is. Another thing that if you observe, you see that the entire black cavity here was 2 cross 2, but this over here is just a single element is forming the black cavity. So basically the image has been compressed, so that is why the dilation process is also known as compression of image. So that is it for this video, guys. This is what dilation is. So dilation, you're basically going to be finding the maximum out of the entire window, and that would be the solution for that window, right? And this is going to be a compression concept for an image. If you have any doubts, you can go ahead and check the entire video again. It is a bit difficult to understand, so it's okay if you go through the same video for like 3 times or 4 times or something like that. If still you have any doubts, don't forget to write them down in the comment section. I'll be happy to help. That is it. Bye.